Hi everyone! Today's hair idea was inspired by two of the three sand snakes from Game of Thrones. For Nim's hair, you'll only need to know how to do a French braid. Here I'm starting with the side part and creating a rounded section of hair while leaving out a small fringe along either side of my head. I'm doing this because it looked to me that on the smaller side of the part, the braid begins as just a little narrow section, and then eventually goes into a fuller, more traditional looking French side braid. And you can see that all I did was braid this smaller section straight down to my ear before releasing the bulk of hair that I'd temporarily clipped up out of the way. When my braid reached the other side of my neck, I stopped adding hair into it and loosely tied the end with an elastic. This left me with a decent section of hair running from the crown right behind my right ear. I split this into two pieces also by creating a headband parting, and I basically repeated the steps. I French braided the smaller piece along my face straight down, and then when I got to the rounded part of my head behind the ear, I added the rest in. The last step is relatively simple too. I carefully untied the end of the first and larger braid so that I could add in the smaller one. Once it was in, I re-braided it back up and sealed it with an elastic. Obara's hairstyle is even easier. Here I've divided my hair in half with the top section having a little bit more density. I clipped it up for a moment so that I could secure the bottom half out of my way. And using my boar bristle brush and some hairspray, I was able to get the top portion of my hair into a fairly slick half ponytail. To mimic the decorative metal bands in the actress's hair, I've chosen some yellow ribbon. I've also got double-sided tape and some scissors. I carefully measured a piece of the ribbon, cut it, and stuck some of the tape on one end, at which point I wrapped it around the elastic and secured it into place. With another elastic, I tied the bottom half of hair to the top ponytail and wrapped ribbon with tape around this elastic too. And again, I repeated the steps one last time, a third elastic on the remaining length, double-sided tape, and yellow ribbon. I hope you enjoyed these two simple inspired recreations, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!